What's good, Blazer Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're going to be doing a video from Kendra G. And y'all, this one is a little bit, you know what? I'm going to let y'all see this.
You can't see your face, baby.
Hey.
There we go. Hey. What's
How
your
are
name,
you?
boo? Good.
So look, you know what's
Anastasia.
crazy? You have interviewed one of my previous classmates before. She's one of your infamous videos that you've had. We went to high
Who's
school
your previous
together.
classmate?
Her name is
Who?
Misha, and she was the one that was talking about she want a guy that will bring her chicken wings.
Yes, I do remember her.
We went to school together. That's my homegirl. Now I'm not me. That is truly who Misha is. But that's not me. But she's still cool.
Okay, are you looking for love?
I am. I guess.
All right.
I'm a little.
Okay, listen.
I'm a little scary. I'm in Atlanta. Atlanta is a scary place.
Well, here's the deal. I know it's extremely late, and this is a pop-up show. You probably wasn't ready. Girl, you keep your bonnet on if you want to, but they're going to talk about you with your bonnet.
Y'all gonna talk about me with my bonnet? It's nighttime.
Girl, but when they watch it, it won't be nighttime. It's gonna be on these internet streets for a lifetime.
I got locks and I need a retie. Y'all not finna roast me about Y'all not finna roast me about my locks.
Listen, I
Ma'am, you don't want nobody to roast you about your looks, but why would you bring your dumb ass on a damn dating show that's going to go international? And then also, back to your friend. Talk about she wants a man to bring some chicken wings, bring her some chicken wings. If you don't get your hungry ass up and go in there and make your own damn wings, I don't understand that shit. Like, lady, stop.
like to give people the preparation. You can keep it on if you want to, but don't say I didn't tell you.
I got you. I think I'm gonna stick with my bunny. I think I'm gonna
Okay,
stick
let's
with
do
my
it.
bunny.
Anastasia, you're in Atlanta. How old are you?
I am 43.
43. What you do for a living?
I am a contractor. I run my own business. I help young people get their GEDs.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
No. No.
Kids. And what's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn. Yeah.
All right. So we got Anastasia, 43, Atlanta. She's a Capricorn. She's a contractor. No kids. Never married? Have you been married?
Nope. I used to live out of, like, people always ask, like, you know, you haven't been married or anything. I used to live out of the country for a little bit. So
How long?
I was out of the country for 4 years.
Okay, that's not that long. What country were you in?
I was in Abu Dhabi.
Okay. I love Dubai.
It's a fun place. It's a beautiful place. So
It's a very
Hold up. Why the hell were you in Abu Dhabi? Were you one of these IG thoughts that was over here get being a Dubai porta potty?
It's my type of land because it's so expensive. It's bougie, it's
somebody
rich.
said nobody cares.
Well, let's get into it. All right. So we got Anastasia, 43, Capricorn, Atlanta, contractor, no kids, never married. What kind of man you looking for, baby?
An intelligent one, and not one who uses their intelligence as a weapon, but someone who is witty, someone who is kind, someone who is thoughtful. I'm not a, he doesn't need to have kids. I would actually prefer a man with children because you're not getting none from me. Okay. I'm a former educator and I love children. Not for me. Okay. I'll be the best stepmom you ever had. Okay. But I want a man who is willing to change, because when you stop changing, you're dead. And I don't want anybody that's like set in their ways, because we're always learning and growing as people. And so I want somebody who is of that similar nature, and someone who is, if they don't have a passport, someone who is willing to get a passport. Somebody said, why did you come back to the States? Stupidity. Because had I known what I know now, I wouldn't have came back.
What do you know now that you wish you would have knew?
So I'm from Atlanta, blackity black, right? And when you are abroad, you are treated as an American. And that was the first time that I ever got to see what that privilege felt like. Like my color didn't show up in the room first, just me, who I am did. So and the it's very safe. You know, the government here tells us that the Middle East is very dangerous. These were the nicest group of people that I ever met. I love walking at night, and my friends and I would go walking at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning without a care in the world. I left my door unlocked, key under the mat all the time. These are just things that I didn't have to worry about. So, and then I
Well, let
came
me say this.
back.
I visited Dubai, not to go off tangent, not to cut you off. I visited Dubai, and what she's saying is absolutely true. Like my friend, true story, my first time, she had a Bentley, and I remember I left like my phone in the car by accident. And I was like, oh, I need your car keys to go to the car. I left my phone in the car. And she was like, oh, my keys are in the car. I was like, your keys are in your Bentley? She's like, yeah, and the door is unlocked. I said, wait. The keys to start the car are in the car and the door is unlocked. And she said, yeah, because crime is very low because the punishment is so harsh. So that's the difference. In Dubai, the punishment for stealing is very, very harsh. So it seldom happens. And they have like technology, like you would not be able to get far if you stole something. So
Cameras
yes,
everywhere.
that's why it's so safe. In that way, yes, yeah. But back to you. I just wanted to add on because it made me think of that story. And I always tell that story because I was so shocked that she left the keys to her Bentley inside the car with the doors unlocked. At the time I was living in Chicago. I said, baby, you don't got no car no more. You don't got no car if you leave your keys to your Bentley in Chicago. As soon as you get out the door, your car is gone.
I had
But I
to
don't want to go off
relearn.
tangent. Oh, what happened, Anastasia? Okay, let's stay focused. All right. So that's why you came back. So what's your deal breakers?
My bad.
Okay. Are you ready now?
You back?
Honestly, I've never been to Dubai, and I've always wanted. I really want to go to Dubai, badly, in fact. And I've heard a lot of American people say that there's a quote unquote American privilege. No, it's not an American privilege from what I understand. It's not an American privilege. They're nice people, just don't do no stupid shit to fuck up their country. That's the only thing I hear. It's a respect thing. You respect my country, you respect my culture, I will respect you in return. Sprinkle. God damn, you need. But it's a respect thing, and a lot of people, a lot of Americans are going overseas, especially to Dubai, and acting crazy, taking that American mindset overseas, especially to them Colombia and Brazil. That's why I've been hearing. They bring their ass over there and then they act crazy. But if you go over there with respect, they don't mind you. That's the only thing I've heard. But I can't speak on it because I've never been outside of the country other than Jamaica. But I do want to travel.
I was never going. I was never going.
It was me. It was my bad. I'm back. Okay. What we got going on?
All right, what's your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are men, like I said before, men who are very stuck in their ways because like I said, you have to be flexible. I would prefer a man that is open to therapy. My deal breakers are deadbeats. If the first thing that you say is you talking trash about your ex-wife or your baby mama, red flag. A man who will down talk somebody that's taking care of their child, that does it for me. Cause it's something about that. So men who talk negatively about women, men who have a problem with somebody that's different from them, like a man that's like super homophobic, red flag. I can't deal with that at all. And I know this sounds crazy, but a super religious dude, I'm good off that. I would rather have a spiritual guy.
So super religious, like a guy that says no sex until marriage. You don't want that?
Oh, that's I wasn't even thinking about that, but absolutely. But super religious in the fact of, because I'm a strong believer, like I believe in God and everything, but it's very hard for me to follow a religion that was given to me by people who enslaved my ancestors. So a man who is just like white.
And here we go with the contra fucking diction. Ma'am, despite what happened to black people in the past, we've always been a religious people. We've always been religious. Whether that be whether that be Muslim, or whether that be Christian, or whether that be anything else. We've always been a religious people. You want the ability to be able to act like a fucking idiot and not be held accountable.
Jesus and this, just who doesn't look at it at that level, I can't deal with that, because you're following something blindly without ever really thinking about it. Now, if the guy's a Christian, that's no problem. Like I said, I believe in God, but someone who is super religious to the point where it hinders you from doing certain things and enjoying aspects of life that we were put here to do, then I can't. I have let religion hold me back from a lot of different experiences. And it wasn't until I was able to see things in a different light that I really enjoyed life. And I want a man who is able to not be bound by the constraints of Christianity. So
Okay, we broke it
yeah.
down. All right, got your perspective. Now, should he look a certain way?
I do like dark skinned men, but I do not discriminate, and I am open to other races. I'm open to other races because I live in Atlanta. Whew. But I'm nervous about white men because it's always that opportunity where you could be getting taken for a ride, one where you don't come back. So I am open to other races, but I don't have a certain like, oh, I only date this color, I only date that. But a white man has never tried me. They tend to be a little scared, a little intimidated.
Hold up. White men, I'm gonna need y'all to answer this.
But I don't have a certain like, oh, I only date this color, I only date that. But a white man has never tried me. They tend to be a little scared.
They've never tried you. Okay. Is it because they don't find you attractive? How is it that y'all always think that men are scared or intimidated by y'all? White men have never tried you because they're scared or intimidated? No, you're just not attracted to them. See, the problem is, you went to Dubai and you got this treatment. Okay. But you thought you was hotter than you was because you was in Dubai around a lot of people. And I could probably guess that you probably wasn't getting much action in Dubai other than by some random people. Some random broke ass people out there trying to make themselves look like they ate something. I don't know. But you probably thought you probably think that you're a lot better than yourself just because you've lived in Dubai and you live in Atlanta. If your choices in Atlanta aren't picking you, but they're picking Becky down the street or another black woman, 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10, you're not what they want. That's not intimidation. That's an attraction. They're not attracted to you. Stop sitting here believing that men are intimidated by you just because of your color. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
A little
Well,
intimidated.
so what's wrong with the black men in Atlanta?
I won't say there's something wrong. It's just, this is like a black mecca. So they have a lot of options, and a lot of them. Shout out to David Banner. I love David Banner, but this dude 50 talking about he want to settle down. 50? And he want to have kids. Baby, who is you settling down with at 50 that you trying to have kids with? You trying to date a kid. You trying to date somebody that's like in their 20s. You is 50. So it's a lot of men here with that mentality. They got one foot in the grave and the other foot in the nursing home, still trying to play the field. I'm good. I'm good on that. So that's not to say that there aren't good men here, but where they at?
Okay, let me say this. Let me say this, because you said this about David Banner. I don't believe in age shaming, so I want to preface that before I say it. But there's going to be people that's going to say the same thing about you. They're going to say you at 43 are just now really trying to settle down. So the comments you made about David Banner, some men are going to say the same exact thing you said about him about you.
Touche. I can respect that. You're absolutely correct. I respect.
So let's talk about age shaming. So you're telling me that when a man dates a woman that's younger, like let's say he's 40 and she's 25, you're saying that that's unacceptable. But it's okay for a woman to go overseas, marry a man that's 20 something years old and she's 40. Y'all have no fucking smoke for that. But it's always the other way around. There on 90 Day Fiance, there's a woman that went to Egypt, I believe. And she's 42 years old. No, 41 years old. She married a 22-year-old. And this man talk about he wants 5 kids. And this woman is 42 years old. I don't know why you older women think that these young guys ain't gonna want kids. Now, if he states that he doesn't want kids, okay, maybe. But there's always that possibility of that man changing his mind. But why is it always a problem when a man wants to date a woman that's younger than him? A decade younger than him? Okay. 15 years younger? Okay. But y'all always seem to have a problem when it comes to that, but then y'all don't have that same smoke for y'all fellow women that does that shit. I'm really starting to see I'm really starting to fucking trying to figure that shit out, because to me, y'all are hypocritical, and y'all don't want to be held accountable. But when that shit hits the fan, then y'all be over here looking like, well, damn, duh.
I respect that. You're right.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I don't age shame on this show, but I do like to bring to light. I think sometimes as we're judging or bringing to light to other people, we don't realize how people might then look at us. So I just want to kind of say that. And I'm not saying whether it be right or wrong, but I will say this. David Banner, it's because I understand his lifestyle. He is not an average person. And he lived this major life around the world where he did not have and he's a celebrity. So do I agree with it? I mean, listen, it's his life choice. It actually makes sense to me, because at 50, he's finally tired of the lifestyle he's had. Now, should it be right or wrong? That's a whole nother conversation, but let's just stay focused. Okay, so does your guy have to look a certain way? Did I ask you that?
I mean, I would just like for him to.
We asked you that because that's why we got to the races. Should he make a certain amount of money?
I would like a guy that makes enough money to take care of himself comfortably and be able to do things that he likes to do, and not just sitting in the house, watching TV. But, I'm not out here saying you have to be a millionaire, you have to make this. I just want to make sure that you are able to take care of yourself without any assistance from anyone. So whatever that looks like, that's fine. And a life that is comfortable and sustainable, and one that is not of destitution. So,
okay.
If you can do that with 60 or 70,000, that's fine. If your level of destitution is 100,000, that's fine too, right? So I'm not discriminatory in pay, but I also want to be able to say, hey, because I've traveled, and I want a guy who is comfortable with that, because some guys will hear all the places that I've been and think like, oh, I can't, I can't afford that, or I can't do that. A guy that may be comfortable with like, hey, let's save and go to Switzerland, maybe 6 months to a year. A guy that's comfortable with it, but doesn't feel like any shame or, the need to put me down or something like that.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra cam.
What's the Kendra cam?
That's when you stand up and we see your full.
Bitch, now here's the question. You just said that you just seen your friend get on this motherfucker. You said that you watched that episode. I'm pretty sure she did the Kendra cam. So why your dumb ass asks, what is that? Are you stupid or dumb? Jesus.
Body. You saw Misha on my show.
You know what? That's absolutely right. But the thing is, I'm on my sofa and it's 12 o'clock in the morning in Georgia, and
it don't matter what you want. You
get your big ass up. Now you saying it's 12 o'clock in Georgia. Ma'am, you called in. You know what you was going to have to do. Why your dumb ass call in? And now you over here talking about it's 12 o'clock in Georgia, so that's not an excuse. Get your big ass up. You called the fuck in. Now get your ass up.
Still gotta do the Kendra cam.
But I don't have nothing on. I don't have. I just got
go put on whatever you need. Go put on whatever you need, but you gotta do the Kendra cam. So you gotta put some clothes on. Put some clothes on.
Yeah, Lord, why did I not know this before I missed press that button? Chick?
You just sat up here. You told me you watched your girl on my show. You're familiar with the show. You're familiar with the Kendra cam.
I didn't watch the whole thing because Misha is crazy. Misha been crazy. Misha.
Oh man, sometimes I just want to just smack the shit out of y'all when y'all say stupid shit like this.
She been crazy her whole life, so I'm used to that. But I forgot. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh my God. Okay, I guess I found some shorts, Chad. Not y'all got me.
We don't got you nothing. You volunteer to call us.
You know what? Because I see your show a lot, and I'm like, oh, I like this. This is dope, or whatever. Oh, you know what? While I'm putting these shorts on, one thing that is very important to me that I didn't mention is a man who is very patient. I should have said that as number one.
I don't want to hear nothing until you do the kid.
Ma'am, a man that's patient his patience will run thin with your ass. I'm a very patient person most of the time, and I'm already annoyed. You over here talking and shit, and you ain't said now, damn. She's stalling.
Kendra cam. You don't get to talk in the dark. It's time for the Kendra cam.
Well, you don't want me to get dressed in the light, do you?
I mean, you can get. We're gonna just wait for the Kendra cam, and then we can finish our conversation. Okay, all right. We see you, boys. You said what? Okay, girl. Okay, all right. We see you.
Your ass is over here built like a damn. You over here built like a cab over. This is now I see why you was stalling. You over here built like a damn cab over. Now I see why.
You boys. You said what? Okay, girl. All right. Now, what was you telling me? You said you need a man that what?
That is very patient.
Okay.
A man
you want
that's
a patient man.
Patient in the sense that sometimes there are things that I may not understand. A man that uses his words. Because as a woman, we communicate. We're very verbal, and I want a man who is able to communicate and not just get mad and isolate or shut down, but a man who is patient in being able to express himself. Because like how we talked about David Banner, and you were like the same thing that could be said about you, and I was like, wait a minute, she's right. I was wrong for that. I want a man who is able to sit and think and self-correct as well. Someone who's patient and willing to think about their actions or things that they've said and be able to make a change, like I said before, change.
Man, most men are able to communicate properly. Most men can communicate properly. We tell you what we feel, we tell you what's going on. Problem is, y'all don't recognize it, nor do y'all listen. You can have a man right there sitting in front of you telling you exactly what's going on, what he thinks, what he believes. Y'all will still do what the hell y'all want to do, say what the hell y'all want to say, and not even listen to anything that man has said. And then get mad when that man says, I told you so, or says something to you, and you get mad. Women are the least communicative people on this planet. You tell a woman one thing, that shit will go in one ear out the fucking other. Y'all don't listen worth a damn. Then y'all get mad at men when we refuse to tell you what's going on. Well, if you would have shut the fuck up and actually listened to what the hell I was telling you, you would know why I'm mad. But then y'all play hooky and play like, oh, why is he so mad? Why is he pissed off? Meanwhile, he told you do something or told you about something and you didn't listen. It's that fucking obvious.
Okay, fair enough. So when was your last relationship, Anastasia?
Ooh, probably when I was in the Middle East. So probably about
Okay.
5 years ago.
Was that a black man?
Yes.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Uh,
You
about a
don't have to
week.
answer.
About two
Oh, a
weeks
week?
ago.
Girl, I was trying to save you. So who'd you sleep with 2 weeks ago? Why can't that man be an option?
Now I can't. No. Mm-mm.
Why you
Now I
sleeping
can't
with?
tell you
Okay, so
why.
why you sleeping with a man who's not an option then?
I don't want. He was an option until he wasn't. Okay. And like Meg said, it won't happen if the did. It ain't happening.
Who's not an option then?
I don't want. He was an option until he wasn't. Okay. And like Meg said,
Any woman that's literally fucking repeating what a damn rapper said is a red fucking flag. Anything that Meg said, we know why. We know what happened to Tory Lanez, right? We know what happened to Tory Lanez, right? So any woman that says anything about what Meg says is automatically red flag.
it won't happen if the dick. It ain't happening if the dick ain't snapping. So I just, yeah,
Oh,
it
it's
never
not. It's
happened.
not. It wasn't. It wasn't quality penis.
No, no. Somebody said, was he married? No, he wasn't. He was a divorcee.
But you said you can't get with it because he wasn't snapping in the bedroom.
It wouldn't have worked out.
Okay.
Ma'am, you are a fucking degenerate. It wouldn't have worked because you are degenerate. This is pathetic.
Let's keep it going. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Whew, that is a good question. 3 flaws that I would have to work on. I would have to say persistence. Persistence is probably the main one. Persistence is probably the main one. Yeah, because sometimes I might get bored or I might get distracted, and that, affects a relationship as well. So being consistent, being persistent, because of my age, I am kind of like, is what we doing? And so sometimes, I might give up really quickly. So being persistent, being consistent, and proper boundaries.
Okay. So, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I am a really good person. I try to see the best in people, and I love helping people reach their goals and reach their dreams. Like, I really love that, which is why I used to be an educator. I love helping children see success, and I'm going to bring substance, quality, and fun times in people's life. And I'm not showing it now. Shout out to my Capricorn energy, but I'm pretty funny.
Okay. Now, Anastasia, are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
No, but now that I know about it, I will be.
Okay, so download the dating app. Would your name be Anastasia? Anastasia?
No, that's not my real name. That's actually a character from a TV show.
Okay, well, what's going to be your name on the dating app so they can know how to find you? You can search by names.
I will.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I had the feelings I have about shit, especially dealing with these people. This is exactly why I feel the way I do about a lot of this shit. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I the older I'm getting, the less tolerant of bullshit. I'm sorry. I know y'all get mad at me when I start talking too much. Hopefully I did better in that video, other than my other videos. But this shit right here is a problem. First of all, she's already a damn red flag. Let's keep it a buck. She's already a damn red flag. Two, she wants a man that is not even attracted to her. That's two. So I don't even understand what. You know what? I ain't even gonna try to figure this shit out. Anyways, like, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, and Spotify.com. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Bye, guys.